Good morning, kindergartners, or maybe it's good afternoon, depends on when you're watching this. Today we're going to look inside our mystery bag, but first I'm going to sing our mystery bag song. What's inside the mystery bag? Let's hear the clues. It's something special for you to use. Maybe it's red or green or pink. Listen to the clues and tell me what you think. Okay, well, my first clue today for what's inside the mystery bag is that it is long and shaped like a cylinder. A cylinder is kind of like a can. It's long and circular, and it has two circles, one, two, at the ends. Got any ideas? I bet some of you have some ideas. All right, my second clue for what's inside the mystery bag today is it comes in many colors. So it's shaped like a cylinder. It comes in many colors. What could it be? I bet some of you have some great guesses out there. All right, my last clue. Are you ready? So I've already said it's shaped like a cylinder, comes in many colors, and the last clue is that you can use it to make your work look beautiful. Any ideas? Dun, dun, dun. They're markers. Well, I only have two markers here today because I want to show you how we use our markers and how we use them safely and use them in the classroom the correct way. Okay? All right, so I'm going to turn my document camera around so that you can see the markers and how I'm using them, and you'll get a better idea. Okay, so here we are. Let me get my document camera focused in on my paper. Maybe we'll go up a little bit so you can see a little bit better. Look at that. I love our document camera. We can do so much cool stuff with it. All right, so here we go. Here are our markers, and I have two markers with me today, but usually they come in a big box full of markers with many different colors. We have these fine tip markers like this sometimes in kindergarten. Most of the time, though, we use these markers, okay, that are shaped like this. So I'm going to talk mainly about this one today. But the other ones are very much the same, very similar, just skinnier, smaller. Okay, so one of the things that you need to know about markers is that they mark on things, right? Woo! We can mark on stuff. But here's the problem. Should we ever mark on our clothes with the markers? No. We should never mark on our clothes with the markers. Okay, should we be writing on the walls with the markers? No. We should not be writing on the walls or marking on the clothes with our markers. Also, should we be writing on tables or chairs or floors with our markers? Never. We should not be doing that. Markers are meant for paper. They were built especially to write well on paper. Inside the marker, there is ink, that colorful stuff that comes out of the marker. And when you put the marker to the paper, the ink comes out and sticks to the paper. And that's what we want it to do. Markers were made for paper, so that's how we're going to use them. Okay? If we hold our markers like this and write with them, that's not very good because see how it has a pointed end? If you hold your marker up and down, straight up and down like this and hold it in your hand this way, you're going to crush the end of that marker, and then you won't have a marker that can write fine or wide, right? We want a marker that can do both fine and wide marks, okay? And so don't hold your marker like this and crush the end because then the only thing you'll be able to do are the wide marks. But we want to be able to make these little ones too. Also, you should be holding your marker the same way that you would hold a pencil, okay? So just like you've learned your pencil grip, go ahead, grab it, hold it, and this is your pencil grip, and you can hold that on there. And you do it with your markers, you do it with your crayons, and that's going to give you a firm hold on your marker, okay? Today, I want you to also know that in kindergarten we have a rule that once you finish with the marker, you need to put its matching cap back on. And one of the ways that you can make sure that you do that is when you're getting ready to use your marker and you take it out, you can put the cap on this end. It should fit right there. So when you're using your marker, the cap can be on the end like that, and it matches. See how the colors match? Then you don't have to worry about, oh, where did my lid go? Did it roll off onto the floor? You don't have to worry about that, okay? Also, when you get ready to put your cap on your marker, now you found it, you found the matching color to the marker, you're going to put your marker in there and see what happens. I don't know, maybe you can see that. I'm going to bring it real close. Do you see how there's like a space in between there and there? You don't want that space. That space allows air to get in here to the marker, and the marker stuff is wet on the inside. And if you leave that space there, it dries out, and then your marker won't write very well. This is a marker that's been left out a few times, and you can see when I try to write with it, yeah, my kids forgot to put the lid on tight, and this is what happens, okay? So you want to make sure that when you close the marker, you hear a click. So I want you to listen really carefully. Did you hear that click when I clicked it? You sure should have, okay? We open it. If it's too hard to push on with your hand or with your thumb, you can always take the marker lid and use your hand to push the marker lid on and make it click that way, okay? So you've got a couple of ways to make sure that it gets closed. And of course, when you're finished with the marker, if you have a box of markers, then you put that marker back in the box, okay? Or if you have like a pencil box where you keep all of your markers, make sure it gets back to its home, and that way that you can use that marker whenever you need it, okay? Today, your assignment with your markers is to get out a few markers and to make a beautiful picture. I'm not going to tell you exactly what to draw today because I want you to use your imagination, and I want you to draw something fiction. Fiction basically means something fantasy, all right? And so today, you're going to get your markers out, and you're going to make your picture. I want you to make sure that you write your name. So I'll write Mrs. Tan up here in the corner. And, you know, maybe I'm going to make something fun out of the squiggles that I made up here, okay? Or maybe I'm going to make some other kind of fantasy picture here. But you're just going to draw us a beautiful picture today using your markers. You're going to remember to put your cap on the top. And when you're finished, you're going to remember to make that cap click, okay? And make sure that marker goes back to its home where it stays so that the next time you want to use it, it will be there. All right, kindergarten, you did a super great job today. Bye.